there riders, Moto Journo Kris here today, and I wanted to introduce my latest set of riding gear. I'm a bit of an at-gat kind of guy, all the gear all the time, and what I got is a new set of Alpinestars CR-X DS, so Drystar riding shoes. And it's important to call them a shoe rather than a boot because they don't offer the level of protection that an actual boot would offer. However, they're more like a kind of a casual commuter style motorcycle shoe, which offers a nice overall package without really focusing on safety. So let's have a look at them. Okay, so I'm not being unnecessarily unkind when I say that, you know, safety isn't a primary concern with this kind of style motorcycle shoe. There's no real ankle reinforcement there at all. It's just like a sneaker in that regard. There's no protection over the toe either. There is obviously a shift panel on both of those shoes, even though you only need it on the left shoe. And to me, it makes sense that you have it on both so that they're symmetrical rather than just having it on one. But obviously that's going to vary from person to person. These are a waterproof style shoe. And so this is the camo color, and it's got kind of like a bonded, almost rubber surface onto that. And then it's got this really cool splash of color, which is the reason I actually ended up picking this particular one over just the black plain boot or shoe. And it does have quite a rigid sole, and it's got a really grippy sole as well. So in that regard, I'm actually quite impressed with the sole, and the rigidity of the sole is going to offer some small level of protection overall. However, these are in no way a replacement for an actual motorcycle boot. And now if we have a look here, I've actually got the quite long lace strung around the Velcro strap, and the lace itself has a little Velcro thing there as well. It's got a release clasp on it, and then you just like tighten that down, pull it tight, all very like contained and easy to use. Putting these on and off is super easy. I'm really impressed. It's just a super casual kind of motorcycle style boot. I really like that it's got that splash of red. The fact that it's quite stylish is definitely, to me, to my eye at least, what attracted me to these particular motorcycle shoes. And when I tried everything on in the shop, they were the most comfortable by far, which meant I could see myself wearing them for casual motorcycle rides, like commuting short rides, not the really like serious knee down style rides or anything like that. Not that I'm really a knee down type of guy, but certainly if I was doing some big rides and some sportier rides, I'd probably want a proper set of boots. But for more casual riding around town and stuff like that, I think these are gonna do the job really, really well. They look the business. They're essentially just like a motorcycling sneaker, really. And I think if you're looking for quite a casual motorcycle type of shoe, check these out. Like I said, Alpinestars CR-X DS or Drystar shoe, so they're waterproof. They are a shorter style shoe as well, so they're not like a taller boot. And I will say, I often just ride in my motorcycle jeans and my shoes or boots, and if it's wet and you don't have quite a good set of waterproof pants, the boot itself or the shoe itself might be waterproof, but there's a high chance you'll end up with water coming in the top of the shoe simply because it's not a very tall shoe, which is why I generally prefer a really tall boot for anything that's waterproof. However, in this situation, the fact that it was waterproof really to me wasn't almost even a factor. It will of course help when you're riding, you know, commuting and there's water splashing up over the shoe, in probably keeping your feet a little bit drier. So in that regard, actually, you know, to be fair, it's probably quite a good feature. Anyway, that is the Alpinestars CR-X DS shoe, motorcycle shoe. I'll do a long-term update and see how they wear. I do normally prefer a actual leather style shoe or boot because I find leather is the easiest to take care of, and it's kind of the strongest and most resilient of the shoe and gear materials, and as a result of that, it just does mean that I always feel safer getting leather. But we'll see how these go, because my last kind of like fake leather boots, they lasted 3-4 years, which is impressive. So yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Would you buy a pair of these? I might try and put an affiliate link down in below. We'll see how I go doing that, and that'll be an Amazon affiliate link, so if you order them from there, obviously I get a little bit of a commission, or check them out locally here in Australia, which is what I did, and I bought mine locally at the AMX store.